Check.
It's Bigotry Trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Bigotry Trivia time, and we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Hello, good evening, happy Thursday. Welcome everybody. My name is Ali with Megatrix Entertainment. Hope you're ready for some Marvel Cinematic Universe trivia. If this is your first time playing trivia, before we go any further, make sure that you join the online game. Here on YouTube, you'll hear and see me ask the questions, but in order to actually participate and have your answers graded, you need to join the online game. It's simple, nothing to download, nothing to sign up for. Just open your internet browser, go to online.baigoftricks.com. It's going to ask you for a code. Avengers Assemble is your code tonight. Assemble. You can see it at the bottom of the screen. Once you type in that code, Assemble, you will see a screen that looks like this. It's going to ask you for two pieces of information. It wants your name and the state that you're playing from. You can use a team name here or your own name. That's up to you. If you're not playing from the United States, feel free to just let us know what country you're playing from. We love seeing where we have people joining us from around the world. So once you have that, click on go and you'll see this screen. The game will begin shortly. Once you see that, you are good to go. Nothing else you need to do. Game will start in just a couple minutes here once I started on my end. With all of that said, let me just tell you a little bit about how the game works. And before we do that, about what we have coming up this week. So once again, my name is Ali with Megatrix Entertainment. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I know a lot of you just played general knowledge trivia with us. So thank you for coming back and joining us. If you haven't played this trivia with us online before, there's also a live chat feature on YouTube. So while you're hanging out, watching and playing, you can chat. My fiance is behind the keyboard for Megatrix, talking in there. Taco's hanging out, and I know a lot of awesome people are in the chat. So feel free to talk, chat, and play trivia. We're going to start out with multiple choice questions tonight. We'll move on to some tougher questions in a little bit. I'll tell you more about how that works right when we start. Before that, this is our last regularly scheduled event of the week, but we do have one bonus event tomorrow. General knowledge trivia at 7:30 p.m. Raising funds for the Elmhurst Walk-In Assistance Network. So that's our Fundraiser Friday event this week. That's the only event each week that is not free to play. That one, there is a ticket charge that you would have to pay to participate, but all of those funds go directly to the organization. Begatrix doesn't sell the tickets, so check that out. It's on Facebook. You can get your ticket. They will have some great prizes. First and second place tomorrow will win prizes for that general knowledge trivia night, and all of those donated funds go towards a great organization. So check that out. Come back and join us tomorrow. Tonight, we do have a prize up for grabs, $10 to the individual who finishes in first place tonight, which means, let me remind you, there is one rule that we all have to follow, as always. That is no cheating. So with your phone at your fingertips, it is more available than ever to cheat. So keep it fair, keep it fun, and keep it honest. Don't Google, don't look up these answers. Make sure whatever you answer comes out of somebody's brain. You're welcome to play with a team, whoever's at your house, or even if you've set up a Zoom call or a FaceTime, you can play with people virtually. Just Google can't be on your team. That's the only rule. With all of that said, thank you to everybody that continues to support Begatrix Entertainment. This is a new online world for us. We do have some in-person events going on now. There's a full list of that on our Facebook and our website as well. I know right now we have trivia going on at Elmhurst Brewing Company, and Music Bingo would have just finished up at the beer market. Two Pints in Bolingbrook, formerly the beer market. 2 Pints in Bolingbrook. We have events basically every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and most Mondays at both Red Arrow locations in Elmhurst and Naperville. So check all of that out. Every Pollyanna location, St. Charles, Roselle, and Lamont hosting trivia regularly now. So a lot of our awesome hosts outside of myself. So you can go and see some other incredible talent with Baig Entertainment. I know Phoebe's on here tonight. Hey, Phoebe, one of our incredible hosts. She's been hosting online events for the last 4 months with us as well. So thank you to everybody that continues to support Baig. This event tonight is free to play, but if you feel so inclined, we do graciously accept any and all donations. You can see the links down below me. Zelle, QuickPay, and PayPal. Zelle, QuickPay, Venmo, and PayPal. By no means do you have to, but those donations go a really long way in allowing us to continue to put on these online events. With everything changing and shifting, we're going to continue to do these events as long as we can. So obviously, I can write the questions for free, but these platforms that we use to host the trivia do cost money. So those donations go a really long way in allowing us to continue to do these events to keep you engaged and entertained from the comfort of your couch. So thank you very much. Speaking of, Misha, thank you so much for the donation I just saw come through. Thank you, everybody that's donated so very much. Once again, if you donate this week, tomorrow will be the cutoff. We'll draw one person, and if we choose you, you get to choose the categories that we do for one of our general knowledge trivia nights next week. That's what we just finished up a little bit earlier today. Lindsay was our winner this week, and she chose 10 incredible categories for our trivia night. So if you donate, we choose you. You get to choose those categories for next week. That's pretty much all I'll say about all of that. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the game works. Before I do, just one more reminder. You have to join the online game. Online.baigoftricks.com. Enter in the code ASSEMBLE. Give it a name. Tell us what state you're playing from. All of the questions tonight have to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So a lot of times when I do this trivia, I'll include all Marvel movies and even sometimes the Marvel TV shows or the Netflix originals. Tonight, I'm 99% sure every single question that I've included is strictly from one of the 23 Marvel Cinematic Universe films. Some of these will be simple. Some of them will be very tough, I think, and you're going to earn different amounts of points as we go through this. We're going to start out with multiple choice questions, which means I'll ask you the question, and then I'll start a timer, which gives you 30 seconds to answer. Once that timer starts, 4 options will appear on your screen right here. A, B, C, and D. One of them will be correct. All you have to do is determine which one is correct. Click it, and you earn up to 150 points, I believe. 250 points. I actually increased the point value on this. Nope, 150. Sorry, I lied. 150 points for the multiple choice questions maximum, because those points start to decrease the longer it takes you to answer. So for the multiple choice questions, make sure you answer as quickly as you can. You're going to earn more points the quicker you answer, but make sure you don't click the wrong answer, because if you click the wrong answer, you can't undo it. You can't go back and change it from A to B or B to C, etc. So make sure that you read the answers and then click as quickly as you can. That's as far as I'm going to explain it, because the very first question we have tonight is a practice question. This one will look just like all of the other multiple choice questions. The only difference is that it's not worth any points. So if you're still wondering how it works, you will not be wondering in just a second. Let me just take a look, see who's out here. Hey, Jeremy, welcome back. Misha, welcome. Thank you for the donation. Lisa, hey all, Brian's playing. Just here for the chat. Hey, Brian, welcome. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining us. I think you said you're only a couple films away from finishing, so I'll try to keep the spoilers low. Hey, Steph Curtis. Hey, Steph H. Christiane, welcome. Took you to Monday's trivia. Sorry, I'm sure I messed something up. Allison, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lindsay Davis, welcome back. Strangers with Court, made it just in time. Yeah, great to see so many familiar names out there. I'm so glad you all have joined us. And I see that there are quite a few people on here. So thank you to everybody out there that's not chatting. We're so excited that you've joined us as well. So here we go. Before we do, cheers, everybody. First question's a practice question, and here it is. What is the name of your host tonight? That's me. What is my name? That is your practice question. All you have to do is click on the correct answer. It's not worth any points, so no pressure. This is just so you can see what the system looks like. What is the name of your host tonight? Steve, Peter, Tony, or Ali? What is my name? Thank you, Janine, for the donation. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Skipped out on those fools to me. Oh, it was a good one. It was. Everybody's in. 6 people said I was Steve. Thank you so much. 3 people said Peter. 4 people said Tony. Spider-Man is my favorite of the Marvel characters, I would say. Always has been. But 55 of you correctly said Ali. That is my name with Begatrix Entertainment. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We have a total of 68 people playing right now. So thank you all for being here on a Thursday evening. Yeah, it's a great crowd for Marvel Trivia. I think we're all going to have a good time. And again, we do have a $10 prize up for grabs. So now that these questions are counting, keep it fair, keep it fun, keep it honest. Don't Google anything. Here we go. Question 2. I think this one's kind of tough. In how many Marvel Studios, Marvel Cinematic Universe films does Agent Coulson appear? So he's obviously been in TV projects, other things, but how many MCU films did Agent Coulson appear in? Was it 7, 6, 4, or 5? Yeah, I usually start out with easier questions, but we're out of the gate swinging here. So let's see. One person said 7, 13 people said 6, 31 people, the majority of you said 4 films, 23 people said 5. I think I'm thinking back on this one, and I think it probably tricked a few of you. I didn't mean it for it to be tricky, but I think one of these appearances was a post-credits. Or at least an end of the film.
That is tricky.
Yeah, and I didn't mean, but now that I'm thinking of it, I'm going to list off. So he was originally in Iron Man 2, and then the one I'm referencing is not Thor, but it would have been Iron Man 2, maybe the post-credits scene. Then he was in Thor, The Avengers, and don't forget Captain Marvel. He was in Captain Marvel as well, those flashbacks. Not a flashback, the whole thing was back in time. So 23 of you got that. Like I said, tougher question than we usually start with. I promise they're not all going to be this tough in the beginning. All right, here we go. Question 3. I guess it is a little tough still. What name did the Black Widow use when she first introduced herself to Tony Stark in Iron Man 2? Which of the following names did Black Widow use when she first introduced herself to Tony Stark in Iron Man 2? Was it Natalie Roman, Natalia Russell, Natalia Romanoff, or Natalie Rushman? What are you guys? What show are you talking about? Strangers with Candy. Oh, and there's Strangers with Court. I have to imagine she chimed in. Yes, she did. Yeah, Strangers with Candy. I've seen a little bit. I've used a couple of GIFs from that show. The baking stuff. That was from Strangers with Candy, right? Where she's like putting something in the oven and it's just exploding.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Amy Sedaris. All right, everybody's in. This one again, not straight down the middle, but we had 2 popular answers. 12 people said Natalie Roman. 24 people said Natalia Romanoff. 32 people correctly said. It didn't last long, but she originally said she was Natalie Rushman. Natalie Rushman, not Russian sounding at all. Natalie Rushman. Good job. We'll look at the standings after question 5. We'll see where everybody's at. So let's do question 4. I guess I did make this kind of tough, guys. Who is Thanos' father? So this comes up briefly, I believe, in Infinity Wars. Who is Thanos' father? Is it Alars, Vulcan, Zoran the Tester, or Zuras? Becky, you're welcome for making the rest of you don't know much about Marvel. That's okay, as long as you're having fun. Nothing big on the line here. We're all just having a good time, doing our part, staying home. Some online entertainment. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming back, Becky. And Becky's possibly shirtless husband. All right, yeah. I'm going to take a look at my questions really quick, see if it gets any easier. These multiple choice questions are pretty tough tonight. I'm not going to lie. I think I was on a kick where, for whatever reason, I did a whole round of tough ones here. And you can see by your answers, you would agree. 18 people said Alars, 25 people Vulcan, 9 people said Zoran the Tester, and 17 people said Zeras. The correct answer here is Alars. Alars, the correct answer. I believe we find that out. I believe Red Skull mentions the name of Thanos' father in Infinity Wars. All right, question 5. Little deep cut here, but this is a fun one. Which script or screenplay is Stan Lee reading in his Captain Marvel cameo? So Stan Lee, famous for his cameos. In this one, he's on the bus, I believe. He's riding on a bus and he's reading a screenplay. He's reading a script. What script was Stan Lee reading in the cameo in Captain Marvel? Was it Blade, Mallrats, Superman 4, or Spawn?
This is a great question.
Thank
also,
you.
can we watch Captain Marvel soon?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can leap out of my seat again.
Lisa knows this one. Good job, Lisa. He's wearing a shirt tonight for some
Mandy
reason.
says he was on a train.
He was on a train. Thank you, Mandy. I knew he was moving
He
on
was
some
on
type.
some sort of
He was on transportation.
Yes. Thank you for the clarification.
Love it. Brenda? Oh, Stephanie. We should watch. This is. I got this for my birthday on Blu-ray for myself. It was a self-present like 3 years ago.
I haven't seen this movie in so long, and I love
Oh
this movie.
my God.
You have this on Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
I love this film so much. The pepperoni.
This is a great movie. We could do this. We could do a theme trivia of all these.
Yeah, all
movies.
of Kevin Smith's movies because he was reading Mallrats. Mallrats. So this one, just a fun little in ride there. And Kevin Smith tweeted out, I mean, you have to imagine going in, I don't believe he knew that this was going to happen. And could you imagine watching Captain Marvel, being such a comic book fan, watching a Marvel film and then seeing the cameo has Stan Lee reading Mallrats?
Schooner is a sailboat.
Schooner
head.
is a sailboat, stupid head. Let's look at the standings for the first time. In first place, currently, are you Tony Stank? Team Cream in second. Loki Lives in third. Everybody else rotating through. So if you're not in first, second, or third, your scores will show, but they are rotating through. So just take a look, see where you're at, and we will get on to the next round of multiple choice questions here in just a second. Sorry, everyone. My boss called me to tell me not to quit. Did he find out you were quitting by watching trivia, Maggie?
Oh.
And also,
They always do that.
yeah,
Like, know your worth. My mom always says, know your worth.
know your worth. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Christiane
Christiane.
wasn't here. Maggie got a new job today at a fantastic
that
restaurant.
Means that he or she knows that you are a rock star.
And now he's regretting not treating you
Do
better.
whatever is appreciated more
Uh-huh.
of your skill.
All right, here we
I
go.
might have been drunk, but I can't talk. Sorry.
Question 6. What is Nick Fury's middle name? Don't ever say it. What is Nick Fury's middle name? Is it Jacob, Joseph, Jebediah, or Josiah? All right, everybody's in. And you did well. The majority of you got this correct. 38 of you said Joseph, and 38 of you were correct. Nicholas Joseph Fury Sr., I believe. Little baby Joe, little baby Nicky. All right, question number 7. This one, I think, a little bit easier than the previous 6. In Iron Man 3, what is the name of the little boy Tony befriends while stranded? So he's stuck. What is the name of the little boy Tony befriends in Iron Man 3? Was it Henry, Harley, Harry, or Holden? I almost said something about him, but it would have been a spoiler, and I'm not going to say it. Bobby quit. Oh, Christiane, Bobby quit? Congrats, question mark? You're welcome, Lisa. I specifically will try very hard to not give any extra spoilers. If it's not in a question, there's no reason I have to say it. All right, here we go. 22 of you said Henry, 40 of you said Harley, and 40 of you were correct. Harley, the correct answer. Good job. Harley Keener, I think. Harley Keener. Marvel. Yep, Harley Keener. But Harley's all you needed, obviously. All right, question 8. In Captain America Civil War, the groups are split down the middle, Tony's side and Steve's side, Iron Man or Captain America. Which of the following individuals was not on Iron Man's team? So which of the following individuals was not on Iron Man's team? Is it Black Widow, Vision, Hawkeye, or Black Panther? Team Cap. Yes, Phoebe. This is so I like comics, I like comic movies. I used to buy a lot of compilations of original comics where, you know, they just give you the first 50 issues in one book. But the only time I bought comics as they came out was the Civil War arc back in 2006, I believe it was. It started 2005, 2006. That was the only time. So during Civil War, I was super into it. And it was so hard to keep up because everybody was involved. Everybody had Civil War issues you had to buy. It is a wild arc. Yes, Phoebe. Team Cap, Team Cap. You guys knew this. 49 of you correctly said Hawkeye. Hawkeye. So they mend in the future. Everybody comes back together. But Hawkeye, the correct answer in this case. Question number 9. Which of the following options was the name of the Super Soldier Project? So obviously it's the Super Soldier Project, but what name did it go by in Captain America the First Avenger? Was it Project Afterlife, Project Super, Project Rebirth, or Project Alchemy?
Project Yes.
Project Yes. This picture I used, it almost looks like he's enjoying whatever's happening.
Yeah.
A little bit. Ooh. All right, everybody's saying you guys did well. 35% said Project Alchemy, but 39 people, 57% correctly said Project Rebirth. Project Rebirth. Good job. All right, let me take a look. So we just have 2 more multiple choice questions, so we'll do both of those before we switch over to the other format. Take a look at the standings. Question 10. In the film Thor, the original Thor, we're introduced to Jane Foster. What kind of doctor, specifically, is Jane Foster? Is she a geologist, a surgeon, a psychologist, or an astrophysicist? Yes, Queen is Jackson's favorite phrase. I love it. Good job, Jackson. I'm with you, Phoebe. Project Easy Beefcake Oven. Oh, I love it. But Mare is this. The correct answer, most of you knew this. 13 people said geologist, but the correct answer is astrophysicist. Astrophysicist. 69 people playing right now. Thank you all for being here. One more multiple choice question. This might be the easiest one of the bunch. Number 11. Number 11. What is the name of Star-Lord's ship in the film Guardians of the Galaxy? What is the name of Star-Lord's ship in Guardians of the Galaxy? Is it the Freedom, the Milano, the Firebird, or the Jefferson Starship? Thank you, Lisa, for the donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Chrissy, as long as I'm the queen. They built this spaceship on rock and roll. Love it, Jeremy. All right, everybody's in. Named after the incredible Alyssa Milano. Alyssa Milano. Milano, the correct answer. 47 of you got it right. That's it for multiple choice. So things are going to change here in a second. But before we do that, let's take a look at the standings once again. Are you Tony Stank still in first? Team Cream in second. Burdened with Glorious Porpoise in third. Everybody else rotating through. Let's see who we have out here. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisels. I like it. Hey, Steffi Star. Alpha Flight Gather. Sorry, eh? Dishonor on Loki. America's Ass, welcome. D&D Master, I see. Our spidey senses are tingling. Welcome. Buckeye Girl. Point Break. Middle of the pack at best. Yeah, you're out there. 8675309 is out there. Cobra Kaiser Soze. I love it. Oh, that's good.
Clever.
The Spicy Meatballs, welcome back. Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd's here.
Yeah, Paul Rudd, welcome, my friend. Mandy, kick names and take ass. Oh, I like that. Bond323, Ragnarok and roll. All right. So while that goes through one more time, let me tell you, hey, Taco Gato, things are going to change. We will no longer have multiple choice questions. So for the rest of this game, I'm going to ask you a question, and once I start your 30-second timer, you have to type your answer in. That's it. That's all that changes. You still have a 30-second timer. Actually, there's one other thing that changes. You no longer lose points the longer it takes you to answer. So take your time. I know some of you doing this from your phone, so don't let autocorrect get you. Take your time. Spell your answers as best as you can so I know what you're going for. You have all 30 seconds now. You're either going to earn all the points, 250 points, or none of the points, 0 points. You don't lose points if you're wrong, so take a guess even if you're not sure. Some of these easy, some of these tough, but they're all, again, worth 250 points now. Those multiple choice were worth a maximum of 150, so 2,500 points? No, that would be if there was 10. So 5,000 points still up for grabs. You guys got this. Lots of points up for grabs out there. Here we go. Question 12. Just a reminder, keep it fair, keep it honest, don't Google these answers. What does the E in S.HIELD stand for? Obviously, in terms of the MCU, the organization in Marvel, what does the E in S.HIELD stand for? Brian, come home. Yeah. Ooh, delicious cookie.
Cookies.
I could go for a cookie. A cookie cake. That's my favorite. All right, everybody's in. Lots of guesses. Everything hurts. Good guess. E in S.HIELD, yeah, technically close. Extramarital, maybe. The correct answer here is enforcement. The E in S.HIELD stands for enforcement. So good job, 32 of you got that right. Somebody said E-Taco. A lot of you said Earthlings. Two separate people said everything hurts. All right, question 13.
That's really funny.
Yeah, question 13. I'm looking for the name of a specific business. Where does Scott Lang get his first job after leaving prison in the film Ant-Man? Where's the first place that Scott Lang gets a job after getting out of prison in Ant-Man? Specific name of a business. Lisa Kemper, I know this one too. Good job. I'm sure just watching a lot of these recently would be helpful tonight.
I agree.
They always find out. Yep. All right, everybody in. Not Jamba Juice. Everybody on it. They always find out. Baskin Robbins. Good job. 64% of you that answered got that right. I can guess which one of these answers is Maggie's. Probs Tailgaters.
Probably. We
Uh,
watched Black Panther today. Yeah, can we get some Black Panther questions?
I think we did a lot of Black Panther questions last time. I don't think I included too many tonight. We'll find out.
I love Marvel movies, but I will admit that I forget every detail a few months after I've seen it.
Question 14. What villain, first seen in the film Captain America the First Avenger, was the keeper of the Soul Stone in Infinity War? What is the name of the villain who was the keeper of the Soul Stone in Infinity War? Did you see the gecko in the GIF? That's where the ex-cons work, Maggie. right, everybody's in. Correct answer here is Red Skull. If you put the Red Skull, that's okay. You got points. Red Skull. 71% of you. I want to call social on that. Cheers, everybody. Red Skull. All right, we'll do question 15 and look at the standings again. Number 15. What was the name of the female Asgardian that accompanied Thor and the Warriors 3 on many of their adventures? What is the name of the female Asgardian that accompanied Thor and the Warriors 3 on many of their adventures? Black Panther was incredible. We saw that opening weekend, opening night maybe,
So good.
in IMAX. Yeah, that was really good. Beautiful film, great story. The music incredible.
Mm-hmm. Really good.
I miss Shuri every day of my life. Oh.
Oh.
All right. As long as you were close here, a couple different ways you could spell this. Added an extra F. Correct answer here is Lady Sif. Sif. Oh, I see. Is there a second page? Hang on. Let me flip over here. A couple more ways you spelled this. Sif. Sif. Lady Sif. If you just said Sif, that's okay. Lady Sif. Thor's girlfriend. Thorina. No. Good job. All right, this is question 15. Here's the standings. Are you Tony Stank? Still in first. Team Cream in second, but these standings are close. Mandy is now in third. Everybody else is rotating through. Take a look, see where you're at. Let's see what Taco's up to. Oh, not much. Hey, Molly. No, unless you're close. If you're close, you're gonna get points for spelling. Oh, yeah, Gina answered. Addison is opting out of trivia to ruin my Animal Crossing island.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fair. The flower. Oh, Animal Crossing. I played that for a couple days. All right, here we go. Next set of questions. We'll look at the standings again after question 20. Number 16. I'm going to give you a quote. Just tell me who said it. Who said, "Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it." Who said it? Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. I would catch it. Ooh, nice, Misha. A little preview. Everybody's in. Mark a few of these right. Correct answer. He can also go invisible. But this is Drax. Drax the Destroyer. His reflexes are too fast. Nothing goes over his head. Good job. Most of you got that. Question 17. Just a first name of the character, not the actress. What is the name of Hawkeye's wife, who the Avengers first met after fleeing Africa? She is seen here. This is the actual picture here. What is the name of Hawkeye's wife? I'm just looking for a first name. Lisa, everything goes over my head because I'm only 5 feet tall. Jokes about him being invisible never do get old, Phoebe. You are completely correct. Ooh, a lot of you giving me the name of the actress. Looking for the name of the character. Everybody's in. Correct answer. Seen here, Hawkeye's wife, played by Linda Cardellini, but the character's name is Laura. This is my wife, Laura. So good job. 25 of you got that right. Question 18. Captain Marvel's cat, seen here, isn't really a cat, but rather what type of alien? What species was the cat named Goose? Not a cat. Rather, what species? Yes,
So
goose.
cute. Look at that gift.
Oh yeah, this one's gonna take me a minute to grade all the spellings.
Orange kitty.
Oh, orange kitties. I love goose so much. Taco. Goose is life. All right. Turns out he is not a cat. Look how many different ways you spelled it. This is great. He's not elf. He is a flurkin. Flurkin is the correct answer. I'm just marking a lot of these correct. If you're close, if what you typed sounds like flurkin, you got points. Check the second page here. Flurkin. Good job. 39 of you got that.
Ooh.
Huh. Oh. Question 19. In the film The Avengers, the scene is actually in this GIF. Tony Stark catches a S.HIELD agent playing which classic video game? Looking for a specific video game. He says that man is playing what? What classic video game does Tony Stark catch a S.HIELD agent playing? One of my favorite video games. Didn't think we'd notice. Just applied, so why not 3? He isn't here, so it's fine. Hey, Chris! Hello from Fargo.
Oh my god, hi.
Welcome from the great middle of nowhere. What's the line from All right. Everybody is in. A couple different ways you spelled this. Somebody said pocket pool. That'd be awkward. As long as you were close. Yeah, we'll give it. This is not a super high stakes game, my friends, so don't get angry. Don't at me. We're here to have fun. There's a $10 prize on the line sponsored by Taco the Dog. All right, correct answer is Galaga. Galaga, one of my favorite arcade era games. All right, question 20. What was the name of the group of mercenaries, including Yanrog, who raised Star-Lord? What was the name specifically of the group of mercenaries who raised Star-Lord? Stopped in Minneapolis on our way up. What? I just saw your update on Facebook, Chris. Looks fantastic. Everything you guys have been doing. See a couple people. Firefly guess in here. That's not correct. Let me mark a few of these right. So the correct answer are the Ravagers. The Ravagers. Somebody even said Reavers, or is that Firefly? Reavers are the really bad things from Firefly. So Reaver's not correct, but Ravagers, if you had anything close to sounding like Ravagers, you got points here, so don't you worry. Oh, I see a misspelling way down at the bottom. Let me fix that. That one gets it. All right, Ravagers, the correct answer. That's question 20, so let's take a look at the standings. Mandy is now in first. Are you Tony Stank in second? Aria in third. Everybody else rotating through. Take a look. Welcome back, Aria. recognize that team name. Let's see where everybody's at. See the Master Bakers out there. Didn't print enough pamphlets out there. Point Break. A whole numero uno. Whiskey Blondes. Jack Shrow. The spicy meatballs. I still love Cobra Kaiser Sose.
That's a good one.
I spelled Ravagers like I am
Groot.
Groot. Yeah. If I spoke Groot, you'd get points.
Well played.
Becky, I'm not sure when I last got an answer correct. That's okay, as long as you're having fun.
That's true, as long as you're having fun.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun. Ooh, speaking of fun. Oh, I see Team Kemper there. Doing pretty well. What'd you say?
You have some whiskey? Is that what?
No vodka.
Vodka.
Lisa, I hope this has been pretty spoiler-free so far. I don't think we've had any big spoilers. And only 11 questions left to go. So keep your thinking caps on, my friends. Here we go. Question 21. What is the name of Thor's new axe, forged from Uru in the heart of a dying star on Nidarvellir? I don't know if I said any of that correct. Not looking for the name of his hammer. What was the name of Thor's new axe, forged from Uru in the heart of a dying star on Nidarvellir? Amy Griffin, we are doing better on these questions than the multiple choice. My husband's helping tonight. Welcome, Spicy Meatball number 3. Yeah, multiple choice round was tough. Multiple choice round was tough. I won't hold it against you if a spoiler comes out. I'm probably the only one here who hasn't watched them all yet. That's okay. I appreciate that. But I do, I think about this more often probably than I should. But I often get so jealous of people who haven't seen like my favorite series ever and are starting them. Like somebody who's never seen all 23 MCU movies. Nidarvellir. Thank you, Phoebe. But yeah, anybody who hasn't seen all of MCU, anybody who hasn't seen Harry Potter or didn't watch Game of Thrones, that doesn't count anymore, season 8. But you know, so many good things, you know, to hear that. Yeah, Lost. Lost, yeah, is a great one.
I mean, that was a weird example.
Addison isn't allowed to watch the Thors yet. That's fair. Yes, Lisa. See, Brian knows what's up. Becky, I spoiled the whole series because you know what E stands for.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Taco did leave.
Shout out to the individual who wrote America's Axe. Because that's a fantastic guess. It is not, it is not America's Axe. It is Stormbreaker. If you wrote it as 2 words, you still got points. Don't worry.
Good job, Becky.
Stormbreaker. America's Axe is incredible. I love that. Becky is jealous of people who hasn't yet read The Babysitter's Club. That's me. You can be jealous of me. I'll be reading it soon. I'll be buying my first book thanks to that donation. All right, good job. Stormbreaker. Question 22. Looking for the name of the scientist. So ideally here, first and last name. First and last name. If you can't give me both, at least give me the last name. I'll see how many people answer correctly. Which scientist helps the Red Skull with his evil plans and later is reincarnated into a computer program? Seen here. What is the name of the evil scientist? Oh, my eye smelled. Up. Okay.
Jack, wanna go outside? Come on. Outside, come on.
Phoebe, clutch. All right. We just mark some of these right. So, lot of different ways you could spell this. I'm going to give it to people that got both first and last because a lot of you got this. Isn't the TV head guy in Ultimate Spider-Man? That's a misspelling. Not missing anything else here. And not Erskine. Yep. Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola. Good job. All right, question 23. From the Tom Holland Spider-Man, what name did Peter settle on for the artificial intelligence system in his new suit that he was given by Tony in Spider-Man Homecoming? So he had the AI system inside of his suit that talks to him. What name, it's just one, just a first name, did he give to the artificial intelligence system in his new suit? Welcome back. Oh, Christiane, Lost and Lost. Yeah, you got to keep on past season 1. It's fun. Whoa, Phoebe. This is voiced by Jennifer Connelly?
Wow.
I had no idea. Becky, that is the next Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming is the first one, and the one you're talking about is the one after that. Erica with the K, it said you got the answer wrong. That's okay. As long as you wrote it, I marked it right. Your phone won't tell you that you got it right. If you didn't spell it like I had it spelled, your phone's going to say you got it wrong. That's just a glitch with our system. So everybody did well here. The correct answer, somebody said Gina. But the correct answer here is Karen. He decided to call the AI Karen. Question 24. Just a first name, just one name here. Incredible character. What was the name of the man made of rock, pictured here, that befriended Thor and tried to start a revolution in Thor Ragnarok? What is the name of the character? Just one name, pictured here. Befriended Thor, tried to start a revolution in Thor Ragnarok. Oh, Misha, I love that picture in the online community.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Where are you guys at with Harry Potter? I think you said you were almost done with Prisoner the other day.
Oh.
I like keeping up to date with that. Speaking of people who are enjoying it for the first time. Phoebe, I can't see this gif and not say it in his voice. Amy's rewatching Schitt's Creek. It's even cooler when you realize she's married to Paul Bettany. I didn't know Jennifer Connelly was married to Paul Bettany. I love Jennifer Connelly.
I did not know that.
Career opportunities. The John Hughes one?
I've not seen
All right. Everybody's in. Return of the Slab. What's your offer? I see one misspelling down at the bottom. Correct answer is Korg. Korg. If you spelled it with a C, that's okay. You still got points. Korg. All right. Yes, The Thing is a good guess. He's pretty close to The Thing. Question 25. Looking for a name. Who was the cruel and malevolent leader of the Dark Elves in Thor: Dark World? What is the name of the ultimate cruel and malevolent leader of the Dark Elves in Thor: Dark World? Ollie, you sit on a throne of lies. Oh, I want to watch Elf. Oh, 2 weeks from tonight, 16th, 23rd. Yeah, 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to do holiday film trivia, Christmas in July. Yeah, we're going to do all your favorite Christmas movies, holiday movies.
On my birthday?
Oh, no. Yeah, if you want. It's your birthday, so you get to choose.
2 weeks from tonight.
Yeah, we'll do general knowledge with your categories. Yeah. If you want to do that one, we'll do it. Okay, yes, she wants it. We'll do it. Christmas movie trivia, holiday movie trivia. I always say that because they're not all Christmas movies. We'll do Christmas in July, though. Holiday movie trivia. Die Hard will be included. Holiday movie trivia, 9 o'clock, January 23rd. January 23rd at 7 p.m. will be general knowledge trivia with the categories chosen by my beautiful fiancée, Gina, for her birthday. She is turning 22 years old.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Did you say January 23rd?
I probably did.
Not January 23rd.
No, July 23rd. I've had a lot of vodka. A lot of you got this right. I promise I'm multitasking here. I am marking your answers correct in the background. Somebody said that's not cheddar, that's some common bitch. I'm going to go with Stephanie Howes on that one, although it may not have been. But I know she really likes that quote from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Everybody is in. The correct answer is Malekith. Malekith. A lot of you were close with your spelling. You got points as long as you were close. It wasn't Evil Elfman, Malinky, Strawberry Shortcake. Have you ever heard the story of Dark Plagueis the Wise? Let me tell you. All right, that's question 25, so let's take a look at the standings. Are you Tony Stank still in first? Penis Parker up into second. And Team Cream right behind Penis Parker. Let's take... Oh, it's been on taco the whole time. That's good. So, take a look, see where you're at in the standings. Let me catch up on these comments.
I wrote down everyone's request for holiday trivia movies.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Yes, I appreciate it. Okay, so Misha, we read Chapter 12 in Prisoner of Azkaban this afternoon. Yes! Love it. I'm so excited. July 23rd. You're right. I hope Family Stone makes it in. I do have Family Stone questions. Not me. It wasn't Steph. It's been so nice. I haven't seen them in ages. Not oversaturated. Wait, what films are you talking about, Phoebe?
She's been watching
holiday movies for serotonin. I love it.
I take a pill for that, but movies are such a better idea.
Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. I'm here for that. Nightmare Before Christmas, Maggie. Yeah, I love that film because I get to use it for holiday movies and for Halloween movies. I get to use it twice a year. Christmas Story, you'll shoot your eye out. Very Brady Christmas. I'm D&D Master, my brother Spoderman. 42. Jingle All the Way, of course. Yes, put that cookie down. That will be in there. Becky's only 4,200 points out of first. You got this, Becky. All right, somebody's in second. Good. All right, here we go. Only 6 questions left. My friends, one request. Keep it fair. Do not Google these answers. As tempting as it may be. Be fair. Here we go. Question 26. We talked about ships earlier from Guardians of the Galaxy, but let's talk about a different ship. This does not end well, but we're not going to talk about that. What is the name of the ship the Asgardians escape on at the end of Thor Ragnarok? So most of the inhabitants of Asgard escape on one ship. What is the name of the ship that most of the inhabitants of Asgard escape on at the end of Thor Ragnarok? For real, though, who gave me this much wine? It was Sam. I blame Sam. Maggie, that's fair. I'll be home for Christmas. Hell yeah. JTT. I support it, Maggie. Not sure we'll read how much we'll read this weekend since we're going to visit my mom. Misha, is it a far drive? Because you could consider getting the audiobooks for the drive. That might be fun. Read by the incredible man whose name I forget every time I bring this up. But he won so many awards. Yeah, somebody will know. I guarantee you. It was not the Milano. I'm looking through all the answers right here. A lot of you said the Titanic. No, but this one doesn't end well either. Yeah, spoilers. Somebody said.
Dale?
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Yeah. Somebody said Serenity, or is that Firefly? Yes, continuing with the Firefly. Answers. The correct answer is the Statesman. If you gave me it in 2 words, 1 words, you got it. But this is officially the toughest question of the night, so we'll cheers to that. That's a social. 9% correct. Cheers, everybody. Not the Millennium Falcon. All right, here we go. 27. Tony can't seem to remember. What is the one thing on Earth that Pepper Potts is allergic to? What is the one thing on Earth Pepper Potts is allergic to?
I remember for some reason.
I should make Ryan read aloud to me since I've been reading. Yeah, Misha, I'm with that. Oh, still in the taco can. Well, he's so cute. Love Actually. Who said that? Amy Griffin? I like Love Actually. Christmas is all around me. Isn't that the song, right?
Oh, Love Actually. I can like choke up just thinking about that movie.
Oh,
The first scene.
God. Oh, Liam Neeson. And the little boy who was in Game of Thrones later.
So cute. The Holiday, yes, another good one.
Love me some Jack Black. Everybody's in. The correct answer is strawberries. Strawberries. Somebody said peppers. Duh. No. That would be fair. Strawberries. I think he gets her strawberry stuff because he's just dumb, even though he's brilliant. Hey,
What you doing?
they're fighting each other.
Hey, girls.
Okay, good girl.
I'm gonna drive straight.
Here we go.
Nice.
Number 28. In the film, that you can only answer with no, you can answer with only numbers. Hang on, let me change that. So, in the film, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, we find out that supposedly Maria and Howard Stark were killed in a car accident in what year? You can only answer with numbers. What year were Maria and Howard Stark supposedly killed in a car accident? Wait, what movie do you guys cringe at?
The Family Stone, have you seen it? There's a scene that's just like,
Maybe not.
it's hard. It's, families. Families are rough.
Loved Agent Carter. Oh. Addison says, good night, Addison. Glad to have you back.
Allison.
Thanks for the donation earlier. See you soon. All right. Everybody's in. Exactly a quarter of you got this right. It was 1991. We find out some interesting information later. Maybe that car scene accident wasn't true. But no spoilers. Question 29. Which individual shot War Machine out of the sky in Captain America Civil War? Who shot War Machine out of the sky? Caused some lasting effects in Captain America Civil War. Becky, my guess of 1969 was so close to 1991. Amanda P. Elf. Yes, Elf is absolutely included. I love Elf. Can you believe that came out in 2003?
No.
It's just done very well. I love that movie. I read recently some Reddit post that the scene where Buddy the Elf is just walking through downtown New York, like when he's hopping on the crosswalk and he sees the guy in all red and thinks that was just, it wasn't set up.
Oh my god.
So it was just Will Ferrell in a full elf costume hopping through downtown New
That's
York.
adorable.
Rudolph and Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, like the old claymation stuff. Everybody's in. Probably Harry Potter. No, it was Vision. Vision took a shot out of the sky, hit War Machine, went down. All right, question 30. Speaking of people flying, what is Falcon's real name? I'm looking for first and last name. The character known as Falcon in the universe, his real name, first and last, is what? Andrea, Muppet Christmas Carol. Oh, you love that, right? Muppet.
Oh.
Rizzo the Rat, the scarf,
Sure do.
Beaker. I really enjoyed going to see. What was the film we saw with the symphony?
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, where they
We've
played
seen
that.
it twice now. Like
Yeah, that
live.
was live, and then we saw it recently just in the theater at the Tivoli. But I loved seeing it. So that was actually the first time I ever saw the movie too. Was live with the symphony. All right, if you gave me anything, oh, somebody said on your left, Sam Wilson. Yes, you got points, of course. America's Next Ass. Yeah. On your left. Oh, The correct answer is Sam, or Samuel if you put it Wilson. So again, the way our system works, if you didn't type exactly what I had, it'll tell you on your phone that you got it wrong, but as long as you don't see your answer on my screen in red, you got points. That's why we do this on YouTube and on your phone or your computer. All right, one final question. Misha's never seen It's a Wonderful Life. Oh, Phoebe met Anthony Mackie. Abby and I saw It's a Wonderful Life at the Tivoli a few years ago. Yes, we were, well, not that year, but we were there last year.
Yeah, watching it, agree, Amy. Watching it with the crowd, you feel like
it's so good.
It's showing for the first time.
Yeah.
Because everyone has the same feelings.
Yep. All right, one final question, my friends. Question 31. As we learn in Doctor Strange, the three sanctums here on Earth protected by sorcerers are in New York, London, and what other city? Three sanctums, two of them fell in Doctor Strange. Three sanctums protected by sorcerers. One is in New York, one is in London, and one is in what city? I believe Anthony Mackie would be a nice dude. He seems like such a nice dude. Gremlins or bust. Whoever said that, I did a Gremlins question once at a holiday movie trivia, and I got torn apart. Even though it is a movie set in Christmas time, it's as much a Christmas movie as Die Hard is. But people went nuts that it was not a Christmas movie. But maybe I'll do a Gremlins question just for you. All right, so you guys all knew that this was an Asian city. We saw Shanghai, Singapore, Bangkok, Beijing, Omaha, not Asian city, Tokyo. The correct answer was Hong Kong. Hong Kong was the third sanctum. Good job. 48% of you got that right. Thank you all for sticking through this entire Marvel Cinematic Universe trivia with us. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have as well.
Thank you all for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for all the comments, the chatting. That makes this, different than anything else. You can go online and do quizzes whenever you want, but this is a live experience, and we really appreciate the hell out of you all hanging out and just getting to know y'all. And if you haven't, join the Baigotricks online community on Facebook. It's a free group. It's honestly just for fun. Join it. That's the only way you can find out about our secret Baigotricks online After Dark trivia events that we do sometimes on Zoom. For those of you that already know about that, we will be doing one this weekend. Christiane, I'm expecting some excitement in the chat. We will be doing one this weekend, I promise you. It will be fun.
Promise. No maybes this time.
Wait, Ryan Bolletino, my man! What's up? Thank you for the introduction to the Learned League. I think I finished in 8th place this last season. I had a great time with that. Sorry, everybody else that doesn't know what I'm talking about. But Ryan, I didn't know you were out there. Thank you so much for playing tonight, and thank you for that invitation. I have so much fun joining that online league. So that's completely separate, but thank you. And good to see you, my friend. Yeah, Gina knows what I'm talking about. Thank you. Good to see you here, man. I'm excited to get things up and running and have you host with us as well. All right, so with all of that said, my friends, here are the final standings. If you do finish, Christiane, I am more than excited. If you finish in first place, just shoot a message to the Baigotricks online Facebook page, the Baigotricks Facebook page. Let us know who you are. You'll get that $10 prize courtesy of Taco.
Yeah.
What a guy. He's got a small allowance, and he uses it to pay prizes for trivia. So, here we go. Final standings. In first place. By 4 points.
Whoa.
4 points. That is a close finish. They both answered the same number of questions, so that means Tony Stank answered one of those multiple choice questions literally a second faster than Penis Parker, who was in second place. Almost finished first, but Penis Parker came in second. Third was Team Cream. Everybody else is rotating through. If you are Tony Stank, send a message to the Baigotricks Facebook page. Let us know who you are. We'll get you set up with a $10 prize courtesy of Taco tonight. Lisa, thanks for dealing with possible spoilers. I'm excited to hear how the rest of your experience goes with these MCU movies. Make sure to post in the online community. Let us know. Christiane, we'll see you this weekend for Baigatrix After. Yeah, that's what people have been calling Baigatrix After Dark, the Zoom events. I didn't call it that, but somebody else said our Zoom events are big. We always do it late, so it makes sense. All right, that's it. Nothing else in terms of trivia. Thank you, Ginasek, So Close. Thanks for hosting. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Hey, thanks, Ryan, for the donation. Appreciate it. All right, that's it, my friends.
Thanks, guys.
Be safe. Have a good night. We're going to go watch Hamilton again. Gina doesn't know that, but I just announced it.
You said it earlier.
I did say it earlier. All right, time to go watch Hamilton. Bye, y'all. Wash your hands. See you tomorrow for our trivia night. Elmhurst Walk-In Assistance Network. Until